Hello, my name is AdamLehenbauer, and this is my Cage the Elephant live show presentation. Cage the Elephant is an American rock band that began in 2006. They are known for their funk bass lines, deep lyrics, heavy guitar, and high-energy vocals. In 2008, the band released their first album, Cage the Elephant. It was self-titled, and ever since, the band has been growing in popularity in the United States, Canada, and the UK. Cage the Elephant is from Bowling Green, Kentucky, and they got their first break when they were signed by Relentless Records after attending and playing the South by Southwest Festival. From there, the band moved to the UK, where they recorded and toured for their first album. The single, Ain't No Rest for the Wicked, hit the charts, and they were even featured as the feature song on Gearbox's dystopic shooter, Borderlands. Cage the Elephant has a manic style and a high-energy stage presence. That keeps spectators enthralled and coming back for more. This is why I chose them as the band for my presentation. I would really like to see them rise even more in popularity, and I think at this point they need a DVD release. Frontman for the band, Matthew Schultz, is an amazing entertainer that keeps crowd energy coming. He is often stage diving off the stage into the crowd and runs about on stage in an impressive manner. Lead bass player Daniel Ticknor brings his own funk-style bass lines to the band, giving it a thick, authentic funk sound. Guitarist Brad Schultz, Matthew's older brother, is also a high-energy character who keeps the rhythm of the band going by headbanging while he drives his guitar. Lead guitarist Lincoln Parrish has a good skill and oftentimes has solo parts in the music. He demonstrates this great ability by playing slide-style guitar, which is not an easy feat. Jared Champion is the band's drummer. In October 2011, he suffered an appendix bursting, which required immediate medical attention and rest. But fortunately for Cage the Elephant, their good friend David Grohl was able to fill in for Champion. David Grohl is the head, or the front man, for the Foo Fighters, and also the drummer for Nirvana. So with a guy like this on the team, that band could not fail. The venue I have chosen is Marquee Theater in Tempe, Arizona. I feel that it matches the needs of the band and is oftentimes already used for recording DVD releases. Marquee is hailed as one of the best venues for national acts and has been featured in Phoenix New Times many times as the best of Phoenix for best venue for national music acts, as you can see here. Here is my estimated costs for this current event. The transportation costing about $1,150. The lodging is close to $4,000. The DVD recording is about $24,000. And there's some other costs in there too, which I'll break down for you. Here's the other costs: the printing, the photography, posters and advertising for the show, food and catering for the cast and crew, that being the band and the crew. The after-party reception I allotted for $6,000 because we looked into some venues around, and that was about what it cost to rent out a whole venue for the night and also for everybody's tabs to be paid. I have the revenue estimates here. The first DVD print run, which I negotiated for, would be about 50% for the first 500,000 copies. So that means that we're making about $10 per DVD. So that's $10,000 for the first print, and then we can go on to other prints after that. Ticket sales, about $70,000 for the night. Merchandise sales coming in around $13,500, and KUPD station branding, which is about $1,500, but I'll get into that in a minute. So the total budget for the plan was about $30,000, and the estimated expenses were about $40,000. But fortunately, we made that up in recuperated losses, so I think that after all is said and done, we made a total of $102,420. Here is more transportation, lodging, and DVD recording. That's how it's broken down, if you want to take a look through that. Here's my day of show schedule. The band gets picked up at the hotel at 8 o'clock. And this is what I was talking about with that KUPD station. We talked to them about that. They have a great morning show called The Morning Sickness, who usually promotes bands that are playing that evening by basically having a contest that passes out free tickets to the winners. So that's what they're going to do, and also the station always pays the premium for the band to say 98 KUPD, and I believe Cage the Elephant will do that for us. So then they're going to leave about 11 o'clock, and they're going to go to Marquee Theater for security clearances and the first sound check. And then there's going to be a second sound check later, and the doors open at about 6 o'clock, and our band, Cage the Elephant, doesn't come on until 9 o'clock. Okay, so once they've played, and then everything goes, they're going to go to the after party, where the limousines will await them, and they'll be at their discretion, so they can stay there all night if they want to, or whatever. That's my plan anyway. Here is an example of a backstage rider. As you can see here, it has assorted drinks and things that they often want. One thing that is a constant amongst all their shows is that they always get KFC before the show. I did a risk assessment here. Traffic, as it is in a college area. Keeping the band close to the venue allows us to keep the band on time, which is always a good thing. Parking, the venue has it available, but it fills up very quickly, and they have asked us to seek out other parking. So basically what I did was I called across the street to the parking garage, and they said that $5 will allow patrons to park there until 2 a.m. Weather. That's the big thing in Arizona, is it's really unpredictable, especially at the end of April. It can be very hot, or it can be really rainy. So we chose that inside venue so we can facilitate all the weather complications. Plus, Marquee Theater is air-conditioned, which is really hard to do in a bigger venue, so that's why I chose the smaller venue. Plus, we're able to record and get good quality DVDs and other things like that. We can really control it inside Marquee Theater. So that's the choice for Marquee. Thank you for watching this presentation. I worked on it pretty hard, poured my heart into it, and I learned a lot. I learned mostly that not all answers come right away. Dealing with the venues is very hard work, and a lot of the time you have to get those requests and anything that the band needs way before time, like a month before time, just so that the venue has time to be able to facilitate everything that they need. Budgeting, man, it comes so fast. When it's a large event, it gets very expensive and really quickly. Keeping the band happy is always a good thing, and that's what I really came off on this, is that just making sure that the tension is off of the band and they're able to function at full capacity keeps less fights, keeps everybody happy, and usually you get a better show. So that's kind of what I learned. I took away a lot of other experiences as well. Here's my resources, and I just want to thank you one more time for coming and watching my video, and you have a great day. Thank you so much.